Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. Just want to chat with y'all, and this is one of the main keys when it comes down to being successful. Because I know a lot of y'all may get comfortable in the situations where you feel like you may not have anything to improve on. In order to get successful, it's very important to always understand and to always realize that there's always room for improvement. I mean, yeah, the stuff that you're weak at, the stuff that you have like a weakness in, it may be minor, but improve on it. Do what you need to do to improve on it. Yeah, I mean, even if it's minor, there's always room for improvement. Like when it comes down to you trying to make it to the top, wanting to stay at the top, work at it. Work on your minor weaknesses. Because just like in sports, professional athletes, they always work on their minor weaknesses in order for them to stay on the team because what I mean, when it comes down to being a pro athlete, NBA player, NFL player, MLB player, like when you have weaknesses and you don't really be doing a lot of improvements on them, you can get released. I mean, you do have like professional football players and professional basketball players that are still actually free agents. Yeah, see, they'll release you in a heartbeat. Like I said, now these days with sports, it's all about. Yeah, it's about winning. But with the way sports is now these days, these teams they think that they can win at all. They always talk about win at all costs. They think that they can win them all. Like you win some, you lose some. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. Like they don't want to hear that now these days. They don't want to hear that you win some, you lose some. They don't want to hear that you can't win them all. Now, these days in sports, they think that they can win it all. You know what I mean? And you see, I mean, besides my years of playing football, I mean, besides me not being happy, another reason why I didn't want to do football no more is because of the drama. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I was in sports, I was about winning myself, but at the same time, when it came down to losing, I wasn't the type of person to start a whole bunch of drama. I wasn't the type of person that wanted to argue with my teammates or none of that. Sometimes in sports, you may even like you may even have to deal with a teammate threatening you, saying that if you don't do this or if you don't do that, they're gonna beat the shit out of you. And you see that's something that I don't like. I don't like that at all. See, like once I made my decision that I didn't want to play football no more. See, martial arts was a more friendly atmosphere. Karate, hapkido, it was a more friendly atmosphere. I mean, I was still, doing something to keep me active because when I made my decision that I didn't want to do football no more, like one of the coaches had asked me if I don't do football next year, what am I going to do next year then? And I told him the truth. Just focus on my martial arts. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to play football no more. But if it wasn't for him, because really after my freshman year of playing football, I was completely done. I wasn't trying to play football no more. But I mean, that certain coach, I mean, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had played football my sophomore year. You know what I mean? Because when I played football my sophomore year, that was a great year that I had. We were winning. I had one trophy for most improved player, and we also won the conference championship. I'm proud of myself, but at the same time, I still didn't have no passion for football. At the same time, I still wasn't happy. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about it. Because that's another thing too. Even in college sports, like I was saying, college athletes don't make no money. Even if I was like to get a scholarship to play college football, I wouldn't have had been making no money. You know what I mean? And I was thinking, what if I do make it to the pros? What if I do make it to the NFL? I'm getting all this money, but I'm not happy. See, like I said, I don't put money over my happiness. I put happiness over the money. If I'm not happy, the money doesn't really mean much to me. But yeah, there's always room for improvement when it comes down to wanting to be successful and when you want to stay successful. You got to improve on both the major stuff and the minor stuff. You know what I mean? Even if it's minor, always work on it, continue to work on it every single day, improve. Same thing as a musician. You know what I mean? Your first album comes out, the fans love it, they enjoy it, but you not really all that big of a fan of it. You feel like you still got more work to do. You feel like you got to work on your flow, improve. And that's the thing about being an artist. You can make songs that you hate, but your fans love it. You can make projects, albums, mixtapes, EPs that your fans love, but you hate those projects. You hate those albums, you hate those mixtapes, you hate those EPs. But you can also make albums that you love. You can make mixtapes that you love. You can make EPs that you love. You can make songs that you love. But your fans hate it. So always put in work for for the stuff that you need to work on, even if it's minor. In order to stay successful, you gotta work. You gotta know that there's always room for improvement. Never settle for short. I just wanted to share this video with y'all, give y'all some motivation, what I mean, because all of us want to be successful, but it's just like the average person doesn't want to put in work. Well, like I said before, I'm above an average person. I put in work. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, and also, again, my new song, In the Beginning, it's on my YouTube channel, and it's also on my SoundCloud. You can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. My new song, In the Beginning, let's blow it up, let's run it up. Love y'all.